Welcome back to Shoptalk. I'm Pia Hontiveros. We're still talking about the Talent Management Conference 2008. In this segment, we're joined by Gi Sicat. She's the Business Development Director of the John Clements and Harvard Business Corporate Learning Partnership. Hi, Gi. Thank you for being here.
Hi.
Okay, let's talk about let's get straight into the conference. It's on September 4 and 5, no?
Yes, September 4 and 5. That's right. It'll be at the Shangri-La, and it'll be 2 all-day affairs. It'll be 2 full-day affairs, basically.
Okay.
We have more than 40 speakers who will be talking about talent management. The conference is basically divided along 3 verticals. We're talking about recruitment, development, and retention. 3 major areas of concern is the talent management. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's all about managing your biggest asset, people.
Okay. So recruitment, development, and
retention.
Yes. No? Okay. In recruitment, who are your big speakers? Who should people listen to? I mean, you do have speakers.
Oh yes. No, we have like I said, more than 40 speakers, which include directors from Harvard Business Publishing who will be flying in. We have 4 directors, managing directors who will be coming in. We also have representatives from local industry. We've got multinational corporations. We have CEOs of companies like Procter & Gamble, Nestle, Accenture, who will all be talking about all these issues.
Okay, so this is something that people who are in talent management, in human resource management, shouldn't miss.
Oh, absolutely. And in fact, just to make it very clear, it's not just HR. It's not just if you're in HR. When we have CEOs, we have the top level people coming, because this concerns issues which are not just limited to HR. HR used to be in an ivory tower. They didn't really have any understanding of the business. But now that's all changed, because they have to understand the strategy of the company, where they want to go, and be an active participant in how the company will achieve that.
Okay, so if you're not with HR, you're with research, or you're a CEO, or
that could still be
anybody who's in business.
Absolutely.
Okay. Would it be good for people who have small, medium enterprises, small businesses, to go to that too?
Yeah,
would that be helpful too?
Sure, absolutely, because they as well have to develop resources. They have to understand what they can do to attract the right people, to get them in the right jobs, what they can do to develop the people they already have, because part of it is understanding the cost of losing good people and of retraining new people. There's a very large cost associated with that. So which is why retention is the 3rd major vertical we will be talking about. Because retention means not just keeping everybody, but rather it's keeping the people you want to keep, keeping the good people, as opposed to hanging on to those who need additional training, or who perhaps are not performing well.
Okay. It's not a normal not your regular type of conference where you just sit and listen. There is a way by which people can interact and dialogue.
Oh yes, absolutely. If I can just tell you a little about it, we will have a plenary, so there will be some speakers on some major topics, like the globalization of HR, the tech-savvy HR. There are all these new technologies.
Tech-savvy HR.
Yeah, because
like how?
There are all these tools. There are technology nowadays is amazing, and it's actually, if understood, it can actually provide a very, very important way a company can recruit, develop, retain its talent, as well as HR must know how to use these tools as far as recruiting. And it's all about a race to get the right people, and so there are ways of using websites, of using blogs, of using Facebook, where you can actually recruit and get the people faster and cheaper. Okay. So that's some of the topics. Now, I was telling you about the format. We also have breakout sessions. These are going to be there will be 12 breakout sessions. We will all be talking about different topics, and there will be panel discussions, and we will welcome, in fact, participation from the audience.
Okay. So, and meaning it's not just the audience will ask a question or will ask questions. They can actually, start a discussion.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, that's the whole idea. It's not just a one-directional flow of information. It's not a dump of information, but rather it's an exchange. You know, it's a way of exchanging ideas.
Which is what conferences should be, right?
Absolutely. So it's a discussion, really.
All right. So what else do people have to look forward to in this conference?
Well, like I said, there's something for everybody as far as, learning how to use the new technologies are concerned, what are the new tools for recruiting, as well as how do you keep your staff, how do you keep your employees engaged? What are the new ways of doing it? How do you hang on to your people without having to just bid up salaries? There are a lot of very important tools and ideas which will be discussed here.
Because even when you use that, as a bait to keep people, sometimes their answer to you would be, well, it's not money.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So a lot of it we'll talk about. You start understanding what makes people stay as opposed to what makes people go. You try to spin it like in a positive sense. Like Harvard has this whole concept of the stay interview.
The stay interview.
Yeah, you've heard of the exit interview, right? The exit interview is when someone's almost out the door, and they say, "Oh, why did you leave? What didn't you like?" It's done. You've lost the guy. He's gone. The stay interview is a tool developed by Harvard, which basically says you re-recruit your talent regularly.
Okay, re-recruit.
So exactly, meaning you talk to them ever so often and say, what's working? What do you like? What should we do more of? What can be better? So that way you keep buying their commitment. See, that doesn't cost anything. And all they have to do is listen and know they're being listened to. And that means a lot. So that's like some of the helpful tools.
Are companies here in the Philippines doing that, the stay interview?
Some of the advanced ones are.
Oh, yeah. But it sounds very interesting. Maybe some,
So I hope you go on. I have to tell you, like I said, it's 2 days, September 4 and 5. We have a website, johnclements.com. Please log on to find out more about it. And the phone number.
Phone numbers again.
884-1219. I did it by kids do. Anyway, 884-1219.
Okay. And the fee?
And the fee is remarkably low for the wealth of information and tools you get. It is for the 2 days. It's 18,000.
Okay.
But
if you register tomorrow, right?
Yeah, there are discounts for early registration. So by all means, they should check the website to get the information about that.
Are you limiting number of people who are going to be there?
No, we are expecting at least over 100, probably close to 150 at this point.
Okay. Thank you very much, Gi Sicat. That was the last segment. Salamat.
Thanks very much.
Your questions and your comments after the break. Please stay tuned. Shoptalk will be right back.